morning. Good morning, everybody. Who are you? I wanted to come out and do a live this morning. A lot of you are in different situations where you don't know who you are anymore. You've forgotten your dreams and your goals. And I know I talk about this most often because that was me. That was me. That was Tirzah. I, for a very long time, didn't know who I was and what I wanted in my life. And I kind of piggybacked on what other people were doing. They looked like they were successful. They looked like they knew what they were doing. And I would just kind of piggyback on what they were doing. And not necessarily seeing the results that I wanted to see in my life. All I knew is I wanted to go somewhere and do something great. I wanted to make a difference in somebody's life. When I was 17 years old, I used to watch Oprah Winfrey. And I knew I wanted to make a difference in people's lives, and I wanted to be a talk show host. That dream, out of everything I've wanted, stayed with me. Besides being a wife, a housewife, having 10 kids, a house, picket fence, a dog, and a cat. I didn't get the 10 kids, but I do have 10 children that I'm very connected to. Hello, good morning. I have, along with my 4 children, well, I have 3 girls and 2 sons, and I'm counting EJ as my 4th child, but he's my grandson. And now we have Nina. So that's 5 children that I have, okay? Then I have 5 godchildren that I have. And it's very important for me to be able to make a true difference in their lives, to give them something to look up to and to be able to emulate. Hey, y'all. Hi. To be able to have them look up to me and be able to say, you know, I want to be like that. I want to be like Mama T, where she took what it is that she wanted and she held on to her dream and she didn't give up and those types of things. So when I was 17 years old and I wanted to be this talk show host, now I consider myself being a talk show host. Believe it or not, I'm kind of shy when it comes to doing stuff like this because I have to tell you my heart. You know, I have to share my heart with you. I can talk to you about anything. I can talk to anybody on any level. But when it comes to me revealing who I truly am, that can be a scary place. It's scary to tell people that, you know, sometimes you are afraid. You know, you're afraid that things are not going to work out. You're afraid. But you have to feed your faith and starve your doubts to death so that they can go away. You know, you have to be able to be transparent with people so that they can understand that they're not alone in this world. You're not alone when you say there's something that I really want to do, right? I had a stroke at the age of 26. I had to learn how to read and write all over again. And not being that smart girl that I was known for as a child. And honestly, you know, especially being in elementary school, I used to cheat off of my cousin Amanda's work. And she said, you know, you can't keep cheating off of my homework. And I said, well, teach me how to do it. And she did. I'm in a position now where I can help teach other people how to do the things that they need to do to be successful in life. I've connected to a platform that has taught me how to brand myself and to be myself and to be that person that I always wanted to be, so that the people that need me, they can find me. Here I am. Who are you? I'm Tirzah Andrews, everybody. A woman who cares about how you think, how you feel, about your dreams, about your goals, about your family, about your relationships. I have a sisterhood over at Strength and Honor Women, okay, on Facebook. I'm there because I started that a year ago, and not really knowing how to engage with those sisters, I had to learn how to do what I need to do so that they can be better, so they can feel better about themselves, so they can see that I'm a real person that truly cares. A woman that truly cares, that's been through divorce, that can tell you about the things not to do in a divorce. A woman that can tell you what it takes to be who you are, because you are the key to someone else's blessing. I can tell you that it's important for you to live your dreams no matter how old you are. Not to give up on you. That's where you are the key to someone else's blessing come from. The power of being a woman. I know what it's like to be single. I was single for 20-something years. Even when I was married, I was still single. I've been twice divorced. Who are you? Tirzah Andrews, someone who cares. Someone who wants to help you and keep you from having divorce. Help you recognize the signs of cheating. And someone not really taking you for who you are. It was in so many relationships. Well, how can you help me, Tirzah? You've been divorced twice. You've been in all of these relationships. I'm the best person that can tell you. I can tell you what to look for. I can show you the signs of the cheating man. I can show you the signs of the cheating woman. I can show you how to be the right woman for the right man. Because I've been the right woman for the wrong man. And there are right men with the wrong women. I'm not telling you to go out there and divorce who you with. I'm trying to teach you something where you can turn that thing around and save your family. Our families are suffering. Sons without fathers, daughters without mothers. Our families are suffering. And it's time for us to get it back together, bring our families together. Co-parenting, how to co-parent. The families don't have to be divided, they can become one. Sometimes we marry for the wrong reasons and we separate for the wrong reasons. We divorce for the wrong reasons. We've given up hope. We've forgotten how to come together as one. A family divided cannot stand. So we're trying to focus on how to bring our family together so we can focus as one. So that a man thinketh, so is he. That includes woman. So if you start thinking right, doing the right things, making the right decisions, focusing on the things that you need to do to bring your family back together, you don't have to be divorced. You don't have to not have a relationship with your children. I drove for CMS for 15 years. A cumulative. 1998 is when I got my CDLs, but they don't count it because it's only 10 months in a year. But the time that I spent driving those children, do you know how many children hated their parents because they couldn't talk to them, but they can talk to Miss T? Do you know how many teachers who were having struggles in their home and their marriages, right, and still had to come in and teach those children? Do you recognize that we are a nation of people that we don't know how to communicate with each other anymore? So I'm starting with the sisters. If we can get the wives, the sisters, okay, the aunts, the elders, the grandmothers, if we can all come together and start renewing our minds and begin to come together and teach our children and our children's children. I know they don't want to listen, but sometimes the adult have to say, listen, you're going to have to listen because this world is going to eat you up. We got so much that we want to do in this world, right? But it's going to take you, it's going to take me, it's going to take our parents, it's going to take our sisters, it's going to take our best friends to come together and make this thing work. I know I haven't been faithful when it comes to building relationships because I didn't know how to build a relationship. I know what it's like to depend on somebody and not be there because I was that person where they couldn't depend on me. But I had to learn that even when I wasn't feeling well, there was people depending on me to come through for them. And I failed you, and I'm sorry. I haven't been a good steward over my time with you. But the time I gave you, you may say, well, you know, she did what she was supposed to do when she was with me. But guess what? There were times when I could have did more and I didn't. You know why? Because I didn't think I was going to be received. I didn't think you were going to accept me for who I am. Every time I left a relationship, it was always somebody saying, why did you leave me? I'm not trying to leave you. I'm trying to grow myself so I can help you even the more. How can I help you if I don't know what to do? So now, who am I? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tirzah Andrews, and I'm someone who cares. I have been through the storms of life, and I'm here to bring about change and togetherness and unity and peace amongst my brothers and my sisters, to build up families. That's why I've written all these books. I've written these books about my experiences so I can try to help somebody else so they won't have to experience the things that I've experienced. I've gone through the storms of life, and I put it in a book because I didn't think nobody wanted to hear me. I wasn't educated enough. I wasn't smart enough. But I knew enough to know that the dreams and the goals that I had inside of me, they had to be written down. When I wrote The Power of Being Woman, it was something on the inside of me saying, get up. You got to get up. You got to get moving. There's things that you got to get done. You got to write this down. 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I couldn't sleep because I had to get up and write these things down. You're the key to someone else's blessing. Your dreams, everything that's in you. Miss Betty told me, she said, Tirzah, somebody's waiting for you. Somebody's waiting on you. Catherine, somebody's waiting on you. You have to fulfill your dreams. You have to fulfill your goals. You have to go after the things that you know. These are the things that I know for sure. I know how to have a relationship, an abundant relationship, a relationship that stands for something, where you can communicate your true feelings without having fear of losing that person. Be honest this day. Be honest this morning. Let them know you hurt me when you said this. But guess what? We can grow from this. Let them know that what you do is very important to me. I appreciate you for what you do to me and what you do for me and these kids. Housewives, do your part. Okay? Don't be idle in your doing. I know you get frustrated. I know you get tired. I know you hear those children all day and you need time for yourself. Carve out time for you. You got to carve out time for you because you're important. And if you're not right, the house ain't right. If you let it be told. And that husband needs you. I know you're tired. I know it's been some time, but you got to spend time, quality time. I wrote the 10 Commandments of Marriage, not because I know so much, but because I know that it's going to take more than just a good morning. It's going to take more than just have a good day. It's going to take more than that. Husbands, your wives need to see you really care about her. Wives, your husband needs to know that you really care about him. All of these, I can go in about the honey-do list, but I won't. Because everybody needs somebody sometime. But guess what? If he's been working all day, don't bother him about the honey-do list. As he get it done, thank him for the little things, taking out the trash. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. And what's wrong with you taking out the trash? There's nothing wrong with you taking out the trash, right? I don't mean to fuss at you, okay? Roger, you're doing a good job. We all can do better. We all have things that we need to fix. All I'm saying is we got to do better. We got to love on each other like never before. We got to hold our families together. And who am I? I am Tirzah Andrews. I'm here to bring your dreams to fruition. I want to help you make income. Yes, sir. I want to help you build up yourself, brand yourself. I want to help you be the man and the woman that you know that you are to be. But if you're lazy and you don't want to take time out for you, who else is going to take time out for you? Nobody else is going to want to take time out for you. If you don't love yourself enough to take care of you, nobody else is going to take care of you. Those of you that are joining in, I'm about to end this live, but I just wanted to tell you, who are you? I want to ask you that question. Who are you? What are you here for? What purpose were you born? Well, I'm here to tell you that you was born for a purpose, okay? And you got to live this life on purpose with the purpose in which you were born. So you got something that somebody else don't have. You have something just like me that nobody else has. Now, I have a way of loving people that people don't understand. They think I'm leaving them. No, I'm taking care of myself so that I can help you become a greater self. Why do I get so emotional about this? Because it's been a long time. It's been a long time for me wanting to be who I am today. I'm here. I am here and I'm happy that I'm able to do the things that I love to do. I love people. I love children. I love the elders. I love them. I give my time when the time is allotted. Now, I don't overstep my boundaries, okay? Because we got to know when to give and when not to give. A lot of us be giving and then we're exhausted. And then guess what? We're no good for nobody, not even to ourselves. We have to take time out and recognize moments, seasons, and lifetimes. Some people in your life for a moment, a season, or a lifetime, but you got to figure out who they are. Who are those people that's going to be a lifetime friend? That's going to love you despite what you're doing? Who's going to love you despite where you go? Who's going to love you despite how much you can give to them? Who's going to love you and appreciate you for who you are and not just for what you can do for them? I need you. I need you. Yes, you need me, but I'm no good to you. If what I'm doing is not going to help you, I'm trying to help you get to the next level or next dimension in your life. But you don't want that. You just want time. You just want me to sit up with you and talk. But guess what? My life is too full just to be sitting up talking. If what we're talking about is not going to take you to the next level or next dimension of your life, there's no use of us talking. What can I do to help you get to where you need to be? Sharon, what can I do for you? Huh? What can I do for you, Rachel? How can I help you spiritually overcome the things that's been holding you back? The rape, the mistreatment, the disrespect. Just like me, I've been raped, okay? I've been left, okay? I've been abused. Yes, I've been talked about. Yes, I've been lied to. Yes, but guess what? There are times when I've lied to somebody. There's been times where I've abused somebody. You don't know what that level of abuse is. It could just be a word. It could be an action. We have to hold ourselves accountable for the things that we do, okay? Nobody can do anything to you without your permission. Ladies, we put ourselves in positions to be abused. Should it happen? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we have to learn the things that we need to do in order to get to the next level and dimension in our lives. And I'm here to help you. So if you want the help, if you want the assistance, if you want the support, I might not be able to do a one-on-one, but with Zoom, child, anything is possible, right? I have books that I've written that you can look up on Amazon and go get those books that's going to help you. You're single, you're married, you have children, You just got through a divorce. The power of being woman is for you. You don't know what you want to do with your life. You need to go get, you are the key to someone else's blessing, to hold on to your dreams, to live your life purpose with purpose. If you're a single mother, mastering single parenthood, you need to go get that book. You need to go get that book. I'm tired of doing it by myself. I was the same way. I said those things. I'm tired of doing it by myself. But we're not recognizing the people that are in our lives, that God has put in our lives to help us with those things. We want people to love us. I want him to love me. I want him to appreciate me. That was me. But until I learn how to love and appreciate myself and date myself, no man was going to do that. In The Power of Being a Woman, I wrote a note to my husband. And do you know that when my husband read that note, he said he knew it was me. He said, I knew it was me. I knew it was me that you were talking about. Who knew? I didn't know who my husband was before I got my husband. I prayed for my husband. I didn't even know who he was. It had been prophesied to me that I was going to be married 3 times. I was like, I was done with the first one, to be honest. It was told to me that I was going to have 3 children. I had one. The pain it takes to have a child without an epidural. You think I wanted to have 3 kids? Well, I'm telling you now that there are answers to your questions. But the main question that you have to answer yourself today is, who am I? Who am I? And you also have to ask, what do I want? What do I want out of this life? And what do I want people to remember me for? I told my kids if I never told them another word, and I was to lay down and leave this world and go into the ground, as the word says, okay, dust thou art, dust thou shalt return. When I lay down in the ground, I told my kids there are books that you can hear mama's voice that are written. If you're looking to write your own book, like my girl Michaela Collins, I was able to be a blessing to this young lady. She has a desire to be an author. She's an author now. With the little bit that I know, not this, with the little bit that I know, somebody needed me. And I was there to help them. Somebody's here to help you. You're here to help somebody. But you first have to answer the question, who are you? Who are you today? God bless you. Thank you so much for joining me here, because it's going to be on Phases of Life Inspiration Entertainment, y'all. Phases of Life was just a dream, but guess what? It's so huge. And I thank God for all the friends and the witnesses that I have. I love you all for checking in with me, because I believe that it's you that I'm here for. I love you. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining me. Y'all have a beautiful day. Remember, you're the key to someone else's blessing. And don't you ever forget it. I bid you peace and love, y'all. Bye.